Once upon a time, Brooklyn was the scene. In the projects that they call Fort Greene, there lived a young man, Cinderfella's his name. To make it interesting, it's me, Dane. It took me a while to write that song, man. I was actually in college when I first started writing the song. I came across the idea when I was walking downtown Fulton Street, and I saw this big comic book that said Cinderella on it. And I seen the movie Cinderella, and I seen Cinderfella by Jerry Lewis, and I said, wow, that'd be a dope story to tell, and it'll also be a way to tell my rag to riches story. I said to myself that I'm gonna get myself out of the ghetto like Cinderella got herself out of her step-parents' crib. And I took and saw that story, and I started writing it word for word on how I could flip it and make it an urban story. And that's how I did it. Once upon a time, Brooklyn was the scene. In the project that they call Fort Greene. Now the other one don't go to 13. Yo, that shit only go to 6. You know? Come on in.
13?
Yeah, hit 13? Yeah, thank you.
Tell us where we are, Dane.
Yeah, man, we in the Project 79, the building I grew up in, man. This is the elevator. We're going to the 13th floor. Did a lot of things up on that 13th floor. From gambling to Pebble Beach. You know about Pebble Beach? It went down on the 13th floor. Man, this project is crazy, man. I've been living here for 20 years. After Cinderfella came out and the album went gold, I was still living right here in the project on the first floor. So I know everybody's still here. It's a lovely thing. Now I'm back. I'm going to see one of my neighbors right now. It's her birthday. She ain't seen me in about 10 years. Thank you. Oh, man. I didn't even know that you, Mr. Charles.
Yeah, that's me, man.
Dana, man.
What's up? What's up?
How you doing, man? Look, you in the elevator with me. I didn't even know that was you.
I'm trying to think of you. Dane or something?
Yeah, you know I used to live, Nora's son on the first floor. Olivia.
Olivia?
Yeah, on the first floor. Well, you going home right here, right?
Yeah, she ain't home.
She ain't home?
Yeah, she working. I thought, she probably won't get into, maybe Wednesday. She always come in 2 or 3 days because she at the hospital working.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of Miss Nora.
On the first floor, 1E.
Yeah, man, I think
Come on, my mom's and Miss Betty used to get a poker game together.
I think I remember now. It's coming to me now. Yeah. You was not Dina.
Huh?
Your name is not Dina.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Dean from Fort Greene?
Yeah, man. I know it's been a while. Yeah, you know, when we moved into the projects, I was about 5 years old, and we had lived in a shelter, some other places, and we finally got, you know, welfare finally found us a crib here in the project. So we moved on the first floor. Me and my sister, it was a 2-bedroom. And at first, me and my sister used to share a room, but when I became 12, 13 years old, my mom knew I was become a young man, so she gave me my own room, and they shared a room together. But you know, growing up in the project was all right for the most part. We used to always play in the courtyard. I could play in front of the window. I lived on the first floor. And it was good, man. You know, it wasn't a lot of money, but I think it was like one of the best childhoods ever because, you know, living in the project give you an opportunity to learn a lot of common sense and, you know, how to deal with other people, all types of people, even though most of the people who live here were black or Hispanic, you know. But I think it was a great experience living here in the projects, man. It set me up for who I am. You know, I learned how to take care of myself, defend myself, to be a hustler, you know, make money. Used to have my little chug-a-lug board out there, roll dice. I did a little bit of everything in the hood, man, you know. It's almost a little bit like my book Numbers that I wrote, you know. And actually, that was the inspiration for the book, you know, the projects. It was all set around the projects and, you know, me growing up here. And, you know, when I come back, I always get love. I love coming back here. At the same time, I hate it. Well, I got my debut novel, Numbers, that I've written, and it wasn't my intent to write a novel. I was trying to find my passion in life. You know, I was doing hip hop music, and I felt I was going nowhere quick, and I needed an outlet. I needed to do something different. I was trying to find my passion. And one day I said to myself, you know what? I'm just gonna take what I do in rhymes and extend that, my craft. I'm gonna do something a little bit different. When I started writing numbers, it was an opportunity to give a little background on Fort Greene, to show how, you know, Cass was raised in the hood, how the environment makes people, how it breaks people, how loyalties are so fleeting and fair weather in the hood. You know, you can grow up with somebody and love them and know their family, and they'd be the same one to stab you in your back, especially for a few dollars. Numbers is something from my heart that I feel is a part of me, is a part of my story, is a part of a lot of people's stories here in the project, as well as projects all around Brooklyn and all around the world. If you from any ghetto and you know you read this story, I think you're gonna see something in the story that you can relate to, because it's a human story, man. It's about your humanity. It's about your life, your loyalty, your losses, your gains, and the loves in your life. It's your one and only master ceremony, the great one, Dane, and you're watching True Hip Hop Stories.
Once upon a time, Brooklyn was the scene. In the project that they call Fort Greene, there lived a young man, Cinderfella's his name. To make it interesting, it's me, Dane. I live in a house with my true stepdad and two stepbrothers who treated me bad. I cook, I clean, I scrub the floors.